Hey everyone, it's Amber. I'm just checking in about how my second week of the 21 Day Fix went and just kind of give a reflection, not only for those who are interested, but also myself. I find when I reflect on things, it helps me move forward. I've been kind of holding on to a couple things, so I think by reflecting kind of gives me the chance to be like, the past is the past and the future is what we make it. So I wrote out a plan for the week, and that's actually how last week started, and the whole week went well last week. Things started getting rocky on Friday when I had one warm cookie that I couldn't turn down, which is, I told myself it was okay, and it was, but then the evening turned into a couple more cookies, so for myself I'm learning that it's like an all or nothing thing. And learning balance is what I need to work on. I didn't go overboard, but being my first round of 21 Day Fix, I was hoping to be a little bit more on track. Which brings me to Saturday, and you would think that I would shape up after beating myself up. I didn't beat myself up too hard about the cookies, but Saturday morning started off well with Shakeology for breakfast. I had I had a good lunch, which was chicken tortilla soup, which was good. But once we went out shopping, it resulted in a couple beers and some nachos, which, like I said, I was hoping that I was going to be on track a little bit more. I was trying not to beat myself up, but it's something I couldn't help but beat myself up about, and I'm going to move on. I just said it, so I'm moving on. It's over. Nachos are gone. There's a new week ahead, and but then again today I, ran out the door without lunch, and lunch was Chex Mix. And I think that's because I was kind of in a fog from yesterday. I think it's just probably the lack of nutrition, the beers, the lack of water. I got plenty of sleep. I don't know if I got too much sleep, what happened, but this morning was a really rough morning for me, and actually even afternoon, and I'm actually just snapping out of it now, which is good, and I'm letting go. I had a rough day. Had a rough morning, and I'm going to blame it on all the stuff that I got messed up yesterday, but we're moving on. I set up a meal plan for dinners for the week, and then formed my days around my meals during the day around what dinner was going to be. So, just to give you an insight, tomorrow, for example, I'll be having 2 eggs, which is 1 red. I'll have a whole grain waffle, which is 1 yellow, with strawberries, which is 1 purple. For snack, I'm going to have an apple, which is 1 purple, and Shakeology with berries and spinach. I like that, so I can get a fruit and a veggie in at the same time, as well as a protein. So that's 1 red, purple, and green for lunch. And it's easy to consume, as my job's, pretty hands-on, so that helps a lot. My lunch, I'm going to have a salad with chicken, and for lunch, no, that's going to be my lunch. For snack, I'm going to have some Wheat Thins, which will satisfy that salty, crunchy craving that I get. I don't know if other people get that, but it's one thing that I really need to satisfy, so that'll work. And for dinner, we're going to have some stuffed peppers with turkey burger and rice, and, get the veggies in there, and probably a little cheese on it, so that'll be my healthy fat for the day. All our dinners are planned out for the week, so there should be less room for failure. I think where my weekend went wrong was I thought I had more time to plan my meals once the weekend came, but it didn't really work out like that. And, this challenge isn't versus anybody, so it's not really that big of a deal, but learning about myself is important. It's not living healthy is a lifestyle, and this 21 Day Fix is kind of just letting us be aware. And today was especially when I ran out the door without lunch, and I was at a place where I was like, what am I going to eat? There's no wholesome foods here for lunch. And it's kind of funny how that works. You go to a place that serves snacks and stuff, and everything is sugar, sugar, and sugar. And yeah, I love sugar as well as anybody else, but it's important to get them wholesome foods in our body so that we feel well. And I think now that I've been 2 weeks in, I'm really learning what that feels like. And after having a really bad day yesterday, it's not the mess ups, but I think it's partially the stuff that I didn't get in. I felt it today, and I don't want to feel like that again. So I'm setting myself up for success by making a plan and sticking to that plan. And we'll see how it goes. I just kind of wanted to give an update on how last week went so that we can see, well, I can see, and anyone who's interested in wanting to know how this works can also see. Nobody's perfect. We learn as we go. I don't know everything. I don't expect to be perfect. And I think that's, some people get hung up. I think, at least I look at people and think that dieting's easy. People make it look easy, but it's really not as easy as it looks. And I'm learning, so I'm happy to give insight for anybody else who's in that learning stage. And, maybe next round, I plan to do this again, so I'm hoping that next round I'll be a little bit more aware and prepared. I'm not doing anything too bad, but, everything's a learning experience, and why not? There's no reason to beat ourselves up. So, here is my update on my second week of the 21 Day Fix. And I hope this helps anybody who's interested, because I didn't really know how this was going to go. And I'm learning things each day. And I want to keep teaching myself as well as others who are interested. So, if you have any questions, let me know. I hope you have a good week, and I'll update you at the end.